What's up, guys? Let's go for a ride. This thing's about to hit 500 miles. There it is. We just hit 500 miles. Time to let this thing rip. I officially just hit 500 miles on the A90 MT Supra. So I'm gonna give you guys some of my opinions. We're gonna drive. We're just running a quick errand real quick before we actually film some installs of the Cusco strut tower brace and some other things. This car's pretty cool. It's actually funner to drive than the automatic. My opinions after owning 3 automatics, driving many customers' cars, this car is just a little more engaging. I kind of want to drive this car a lot more. It is slower, like I kind of said earlier. It's a good car though, all around. The super cool thing about this is the Rev Match. So no matter what gear I pop this thing into, it's just gonna automatically Rev Match. So there's the second, and if I go to first, it'll actually go up. It's kind of right before you press it in. Pretty cool. I think it'll sound really cool with an exhaust. I like the ability that you can just free rev this thing at a light with anybody, instead of the automatic where you had to actually put it in neutral, put it back in drive. So this is just a funner car all around. I'm much happier in this car. It's the same feel, you know, but you're more engaged because you're holding onto the clutch. I feel like I can drive a manual transmission better than the automatic. I know the automatics, you have to have a little more pedal control, you know, especially on a track. And I think it's easier with the manual trans. Vegas. See how you jerked? Like how you went like this? That's what I'm talking about. Like you're just driving, and then it like kind of like, I don't know if it's just the trans or what it actually is. So you can get some more of that Rev Match. So I can be in 4th. You go in 3rd. Go in 2nd. Just Rev matches perfectly. So the clutch is pretty engaging. I haven't done any power shifting or anything like that yet. So I don't know if it's gonna slip or where the limits of this thing are. Obviously this car is bone stock. We're gonna start doing some modifications. Clutch, the engagement's a little higher than some of the other cars. I don't know if it's adjustable or not. I don't know if they're gonna make any clutch spring kits or anything for it. But for daily driving, the clutch is really easy to work with. So at Toyota, this is the biggest thing. You guys have to fix this. This is the most annoying thing about this car, is the volume controls on the right-hand side. This is stupid. If someone's driving their car, they wanna hit this volume right here, left-hand side. A lot of your other Toyota models, it's right here. If I got my hand here, I might as well reach here. Why do I have to go here? This is dumb. And that's been my complaint since day one with the Supra. It's a small complaint, but it's even more annoying in the manual transmission car. As you're driving and you're changing gears or something and you need to listen to, you know, it could be an emergency vehicle, whatever. It's just very convenient to hit your left finger right here, turn the volume down, hit a mute button or whatever it is. Maybe it's like this because of a right-hand drive car, and when they're testing and developing the car right-hand drive, they never saw it to be an issue. And once they put it over to a left-hand drive car, it becomes more of an issue. So obviously in a right-hand drive situation, you would be using your shifter this way, your blinkers on this side, and everything's reversed as far as that. But if I'm shifting gears and I want to crank up the tunes, I should be able to do it. So enough about that tangent. That is one of my biggest pet peeves about this car. This is how the auto start stop works in this car. So the sport mode's off, so the car will actually turn off until I depress the clutch. So when I press the clutch in, the car will automatically start back up and you can drive off. Again, it'll bypass it if you put it in sport mode, but see the car already turned back off, it's ready. But if I hit the sport button, it'll leave that auto start stop off, which is kind of a nice feature. It's a little more difficult in the manual transmission. But what I want to ask you guys, like, leave your comments below. Like, why is the manual transmission worth it? Why was the community so hungry about it? Now that they're actually out, people are kind of swinging the other way, I think. And to me, is this car worth it? That's the question. I'm not too sure if it is. So I want to hear from you guys below, like, if you really think this is worth it. This car's fun, but is it worth the upgrade? The price is the same. I mean, they're really comparable. All right, so has this happened to anybody else? What's the solution? That's a fail. All right, let's end this video today, guys. We got to go in and figure out what's going on with this. Have anybody else had this problem? Look at that. Can't drive the car. It's a fail. Can't even pull back on it because it's just going to lift.